It's the... What happened to my camera? Oh, that's why. We're going to go right here. In fact, we're going to go right here. We're going to take you and get rid of you. This is called the baseball. That is the baseball setting.
Oh, by the way, if I hit innings...
1-2. Swung on and miss. Fuchs
Coming in right side, Sip goes down to the slide and gets it.
Nelson's going to take off on the pitch. Switches it called. Strike 3.
Wes Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Saturday morning. Welcome to our Irie Insurance pregame show. It's day number 2 of the Enderlin Baseball Invite, and it's featuring a matchup between the Hornets of Harvey-Wells County and the Maple River Raiders. Both of these teams were in action yesterday in game number 1. Maple River, a 4-inning loss yesterday against Enderlin, 4-3. That was the first game of the day yesterday, the 10:30 start time. So 4-3, Enderlin gets the win over Maple River, while Harvey-Wells County yesterday played the final game of the day. That was a 5-4, 5-inning loss to Harvey-Wells County, to Enderlin, and that is how the day wrapped up. So Enderlin bookended games yesterday in this baseball invite. Our first game featuring the Hornets of Harvey-Wells County and Maple River, Harvey-Wells County, and then we'll turn right around and play the second game against Hatton Northwood. Hatton Northwood will play Northern Cass. Then it's Maple River against Hankinson. Hankinson will play Northern Cass. That will be a 7-inning game set to begin around 3 o'clock. That game moved to 7 innings. We had a couple actual 7-inning games yesterday because of the weather that we had. These games that's originally supposed to be all 5 innings or 90-minute games, whichever came first, that's all games were supposed to be across the board. And then when games started getting rescheduled, well, teams that were mutual opponents, Region 1, Region 2 teams, decided probably the best opportunity to get those games in and make sure they had them. So there was 2 7-inning games yesterday. There'll be a 7-inning game today. After that, Hankinson Northern Cass 7-inning game. Oaks, Hillsborough Central Valley, and then Thompson and Oaks will be the final game of the day. So I'll be with you here for the first 4. Chase Miller will make his way out here to bring you the final 3. Of course, if you missed any of them, we have them for you archived at yourliveevent.com. Maple River will be the home team here on the scoreboard, so Harvey-Wells County will be the visitors. Let's take a look at their batting order. It'll be Brock Fike, the third baseman, leading off. Ethan Eckhart, the right fielder, batting second. Tim Swang, the shortstop, batting third. Tegan Tipton, the catcher, bats cleanup. And it's Gavin Shue, the first baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth will be the center fielder, and I actually think I may have had this one wrong here on my lineup card. Ty Jenner, the center fielder, he is batting sixth. Tyler Swing, second baseman, batting seventh. Luke Miranda, the left fielder, batting eighth. Batting ninth will be the catcher or the pitcher, Carter Labor. So Fike, Eckhart, Swing, Tipton, Shue, Jenner, Swing, Miranda, and Labor in the batting order for the Harvey-Wells County Hornets. On the mound for Maple River will be Grant Irie. Righty will get the start. Cody Reamer will do the catching for the Raiders, who are wearing their blue jerseys here in this matchup. The purple and black for Harvey-Wells County. Irie going through his warm-ups. Reamer behind home plate. It'll be Carson Davis at first, Caleb Davis at second, Liam Satcham at short. Hayden Hushka will be at third base. Calvin Satcham in left field. Dylan Reamer in center. And then it will be Jace Erickson will be playing in right field. I'll do it here for our short Irie Insurance pregame show, and we are set to go as Brock Fike will make his way into the right-handed batter's box. And here comes the righty's first pitch. This one will be a ball. Time of first pitch, 8:59. A little bit of a chilly start to the day. The temperatures are up there, upper 60s into the 70s today. The wind may be cooling things down here a little bit. Next pitch on the way. This one in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to lead off the inning. There's rain in the forecast that was projected this week, and as we got closer and closer to Friday, Saturday, it was continually moved back later into Saturday. 0-2. Takes a hop in the dirt. Hitters count 3 balls, no strikes to lead off the top half of this first inning. So rain still expected to come through, going to be maybe a little heavy tomorrow, but begins tonight around 10 o'clock, and with the last game to begin at 6:30. 3-0 pitch. That one will miss. It's a 4-pitch walk, and Fike is aboard first base. So runner at first to lead off the inning. Ethan Eckhart, the right fielder, will come up here with a runner at first base. Pretty conservative lead for Fike off the bag at first. Pitch to Eckhart. That one will get by the catcher, Reamer, and on to second will be Fike. So Harvey-Wells County now a runner in scoring position. No one out here in the top of this inning. They were on the losing side of that game against Enderlin yesterday, 5-4. Irie from the stretch. Takes a look over at second, showing bunt, pulling back Eckhart, and that's taken for a strike. So Irie started the game 5 straight pitches outside the strike zone. Finally is able to get the first called strike of the game. Long look at second. Pitch fouled back, out of play. 1-2 to the Hornets right fielder. Just a couple games played on the season for Harvey-Wells County coming into this baseball invitational. Make the same case for Maple River, playing their first year as this co-op, members now of Region 2. Pitch comes low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brock Fike stands at second, reached on a walk, took second base on a wild pitch. 2-2, misses low, full count, 3-2. Eckhart at the plate, Tim Swing on deck. Irie checks the runner, and time was called at home, so he will step off the rubber, takes a second to reset. Davis, the first baseman, playing on the grass against the right-handed hitter. Pitch comes, misses. It's a ball, back-to-back walks, and it's now first and second. Tim Swang will step into the batter's box. Something could be happening here early for the Hornets. First and second, no one out, and your number 3 hitter, Tim Swang, the shortstop at the plate. Big swing and a miss. This one comes back and going to make the play, Reamer, but it's called a dead ball. Look over at second. Pitch will miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Both runners will take their lead. Sizable leads here. Pitch comes, swung on and missed. 1-2. Fike at second, Eckhart at first. Swung over at, or in the batter's box. Tegan tipped in, the catcher awaits on deck. Irie shakes off the first sign, likes the second. Check over at second base, comes home with the pitch. Called a strike. Swang will go down on strikes, 1 away. And that'll bring up Tegan Tipton, the catcher.
Now it's bat. Tegan Tipton.
Tipton comes out swinging and loads this one in the outfield. Satcham comes in from left, makes the play. That is out number 2. So after getting runners on board
Out bat, number 24.
with walks and nobody out, it's first and second, 2 away. Kevin Shue, the first baseman, stepping up for Harvey-Wells County, trying to strike early in game number 1 of the day here on the Enderlin Baseball Invite. Again, the Hornets will turn right around and play Hatton Northwood next. Time called at home. Now Irie will come back on the mound. Comes at him with strike 1. Irie opened the game with 5 straight pitches outside the strike zone. Walked Fike. Missed one to Eckhart. That was a wild pitch that allowed him to move on to second base. Next offering, swung on and missed. Big swing for Shue, and he is behind in the count, 0-2. Next pitch, this one fouled back out of play. Shue will keep himself alive. Before coming into this baseball invite, Harvey-Wells County a 12-0 loss against Rugby, then a 10-0 loss against North Star. Those were the first 2 that they were able to sneak in. And all teams just trying to get games on the schedule. Runners take their leads with 2 outs. Ball sent into the outfield, going to fall for a hit. Fike is being waved around from third. He'll come home to score. There's a throw. He is in safe. Trying to advance to third is Eckhart. There'll be no throw. So he is on to third. Shue comes through with a 2-out RBI hit. First hit of the game, and it is 1-0 the lead for the Hornets. Runners at the corners. I'll bring up Ty Jenner, the center fielder. The runners were off at the pitch with 2 outs, and Calvin Satcham was just in the right position. That one landed right in front of him, and the first run he wasn't going to stop. There's a swing and a miss on the first offering to Jenner. I think being there was what caused Eckhart some hesitation at second. Eventually he moves to third, but it prevents it from becoming a 2-0 game here in the top of the first inning. Pitch in and out of the glove of Reamer. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Shue at first, Eckhart at third. Irie's pitch, called a strike, 1-2. Irie checks over at first. Double checks third, kicks, deals. This one's a wild pitch coming home. Eckhart, there'll be no play. He scores on the wild pitch, and it is a 2-0 lead for the Hornets. Shue able to advance on to second base. So it was first and second with nobody out. It looked like Irie and the Raiders were going to be able to get out of that inning unscathed. Those 2 runs eventually have made their way home. As a swing and a miss and the inning ends, Jenner strikes out. Not before 2 runs cross the plate. It is 2-0 Harvey-Wells County. Maple River will come to bat when we return. You're watching high school baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders. As they compete both on and off the field and on the court, you put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated, 701-668-2258, or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with a team from Triple E Incorporated in Page. The Enderlin Alumni Association promotes the school and community, as over the past few years, Enderlin athletics have been greatly supported by the alumni, from upgrades to the weight room, practice equipment, and technology. The Enderlin Alumni Association hopes to improve the quality of life for students and citizens by giving back to the community and keeping it local. The Enderlin Area School and Enderlin community would like to thank the Enderlin Alumni Association for their generous and continued support. Go Eagles!
Enderlin Insurance Agency welcomes all the players, coaches, and fans to the Enderlin Baseball Tournament. At Enderlin Insurance Agency, they're here to help you protect what you've worked hard to earn. Whether it's your home, vehicle, business, or a combination of all these, they have you covered. Enderlin Insurance Agency is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do and to establish a firm relationship of mutual trust and service with each of their clients. Give Deb or Luba a call today at 437-2444.
Welcome back out here to Enderlin. We played 1/2 an inning, and it is 2-0 Harvey-Wells County. The Hornets led off the inning with 2 walks and were able to bring both runners home, as now Maple River getting their first opportunity to try to answer back. Dylan Reamer, the center fielder, will lead off the inning, followed by Cody Reamer, the catcher, Liam Statrum, the shortstop. Then it's pitcher Grant Irie, and Hushka, third baseman, batting 5th. Batting 6th, Calvin Statrum, the left fielder. Jace Erickson, right fielder, batting 7th. Carson Davis, first baseman, batting 8th. Caleb Downs, the second baseman, he is batting 9th. So Dylan Reamer will read off the inning. Carter Labor, the righty, gets the start for the Harvey-Wells County Hornets. Tegan Tipton will be behind home plate. Evan Shue will be at first. Tyler Swong at second. Tim Swong at short. Brock Fike at third. Luke Miranda in left field. In center field will be Ty Jenner. Ethan Eckhart will be in right field. So Dylan Reamer steps to the plate. Here comes the first pitch from Labor. Low in the dirt, ball 1. Next pitch called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The offering, this one poked into the outfield, could fall for a hit. It does. Dylan Reamer sends this one over to left field. Base hit, and the leadoff hitter is aboard for the Maple River Raiders. I'll bring up Cody Reamer, the catcher. Labor from the stretch. Glove on his side, looks at first, and they're going to call a balk. So Dylan Reamer advances on to second. So runner in scoring position, nobody out, and Labor will get a discussion from the first base umpire, just kind of explaining what that balk was called for. Just tell him something about the way he came set, and I think Labor put his foot down and then pulled it back. So runner at second, nobody out. Labor's pitch, big swing, fouled back, strike 1. Next pitch gets away, wild pitch, and that's going to advance Reamer on to third. So Maple River's got something going here in the bottom of the first inning. Runner at third, no one out, 1-1 the count to Cody Reamer at the plate. Labor's pitch, fouled back. And they were trying to get Dylan Reamer to advance home, but didn't think it went far enough. Well, Cody Reamer just relaying a signal down to third that thought it may have been an opportunity for them to try to cut that deficit in half here at the bottom of the first inning. Remember, just 5-inning game, so you lose those 2 extra innings to try to make a comeback. Next pitch gets away, that is outside. Next offering gets away. Hitters count. Rather a full count, 3-2. Runner at third. Nobody out. After this matchup between the Raiders and the Hornets, it will be the Hornets in action against Hatton Northwood. We'll have that for you coming up. In a full 7 games here on the second and final day of this invite. Ball put in play, picked up at third. Fike has it across the diamond. The throw, he did not hang on to it with shoe, so Reamer is home. And Cody Reamer's on first. That will be an error assessed to the first baseman. And it's a 2-1 game. And they'll get the runs as they can as Liam Satcham will step into the batter's box. Runners off. The throw is trapped by Tipton. Reamer will advance on to second. Runners taking off again. Pitch comes low, called a strike. On to third is Cody Reamer. So Reamer got aboard and then worked his way over to third. Still nobody out, and the tying run 90 feet away from home with Liam Satcham at the plate. Labor's pitch takes a hop in the batter's box. Tipton able to keep it in front of him. Pitch is high and outside. So Labor a little bit of some control problems with a runner at third. Tipton behind home plate, trying not to give away that free run. Pitch is ball 4. Runners at the corners. Santrum draws the walk and will bring up Grant Irie, the pitcher, trying to help out his own cause. Cody Reamer at third, Satcham at first. Runners at the corners, no one out. Runners off to second. Pitch gets away from Tipton. Coming home is Reamer. Liam Satcham on to second. So wild pitch brings in the run, and it ties the game 2-2, bottom of the first inning. So the Raiders were really quick to respond back. And now Liam Satcham will take third on a balk. Labor was called for a second balk this inning. He wanted to go from the windup, even though there was runners on and had come set from the stretch. So we'll put the runner at third. Still nobody out this inning. Pitch is on the way. Called a strike. Next one swung on and missed. 2 strikes now on the batter, Grant Irie. Chases one low, fouls it on the ground, will come over to the first base dugout. And Labor makes his way on to the pitching rubber again. Still nobody out. Liam Satcham at third. Pitch will miss outside. Good eye by Irie to lay off the pitch. Irie chases one. It's swung on strike 3. Drop third strike. Throw comes to first in time. So Irie is retired on the strikeout. That's out number 1. We'll bring up Hayden Hushko, the third baseman. Husker takes strike one inside. So the inning started with a base hit, then an error and a wild pitch, as well as a walk. Maple River been active on the base paths. Ball played at short. Swang will throw over to first, and it will get by the first baseman, and another error this inning. Satcham is home, and Husker will stand pat over at first base.
Now to bat, number 16, Calvin Satchel.
So just one out this inning. Calvin Satcham, the left fielder. Runner is off. Ball will get away from Tipton. So Hushko was already on to second, thinks about third, instead will retreat back over to second base. And Tipton, the catcher, wants a meeting on the mound with his starter, Carter Labor. Still some conversation from Tipton to his infield now. They're all set. 1-0 the count to Calvin Satcham from Maple River. Hushka's on second. Ball gets ripped in the infield, picked up at short. Swang will lose it, and Satcham is safe.
Now to bat, number 21, Jace Erickson.
So it's runners at first and second, one away, and that ball, I don't know if it came out of the hands, swung, or if it's just died in a slow part of the infield, but it's first and second, one away. Jace Erickson to the plate. Runners are off, and it's a wild pitch. Runners will advance to second and third. Hushko was already off on the windup, so second and third, one away. Maple River looking for a big bottom of the first inning. Came into this one down 2-0. And it's called a strike on Erickson. Chasing something low was Erickson, and it was a swing and a miss. Did not make contact with the ball, came off of home plate, and that allows Hushko to come home. Pass ball will make it 4-2. Oh, and Satcham is on to third. Taking strike, the strike is Erickson, and he will go down on strikes looking. 2 away. And it's Carson Davis, the first baseman.
Number 33, Carson Davis.
Davis is the 8th Raider to bat this inning. We're approaching that 30-minute mark of the 90-minute time of this game. And wild pitch, and Satcham is home. 5 runs this inning for the Raiders. Look at about 3 stolen bases this inning for Maple River. 3 wild pitches, a pass ball, 3 errors. There's been just some miscues for the Hornets. Pitch will get away from Tipton, not as aggressive on it with the base pass empty. Dylan Raymer led off the inning with the base hit, so from batter number 1, it's just been runners on the entirety. This is the first time that Tegan Tipton, who's done a nice job behind home plate, has been busy. Maybe just kind of a little bit lighter on that one, knowing the situation. 7, 8, 9 due up for Harvey-Wells County in the top half of the next inning. Swinging through a pitch is Davis. Next one comes high and inside. Davis will step back. And getting first base will be Davis. And the inning will continue on.
Number 1, Caleb Dobb.
Caleb Dowes will come to bat. And looks like we're going to get a pitching change. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more on yourliveevent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrant, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
And we have some changes to tell you about here, but first, Luke Miranda has come into pitch, and he throws strike one at Caleb Dowes. Welcome back here to yourliveevent.com. We'll tell you about the rest of our changes here, but first, the 0-1 pitch gets away. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Labor will move from the pitcher's mound onto right field, and the right fielder, Ethan Eckhart, will move to left. So those are the changes that we've seen for Harvey-Wells County. Ball unloaded in toward the outfield. Could split him for a base hit. It's the second hit of the inning. Davis on to second. Dowes to first with the second hit for Maple River, and that will bring up the top of the order in Dylan Reamer. Raiders will put their 10th batter to the plate. They were down 2-0 coming into this inning and have scored 5 runs. Base runner at second is property of Labor. Labor went 2/3 of an inning. Miranda trying to close the door here on the bottom of the first. Pitch called a strike. Reamer, second pitch of the game, unloaded that one into left field for a base hit. Came around to score on an error. And kind of a check swing coming from Reamer. This one is fouled over the dugout, now to play. Swung, Miranda, and Labor, bottom third of the order coming up for Harvey-Wells County, trying to answer back. Down by 3. Big swing fouled back by Reamer. Check it, second pitch. Off the end of the bat and fouled. Davis at second, Dow's at first. Pitch to Reamer, misses outside. He's fought off quite a few pitches in this at-bat. A lot of room for him to work with out there between left and center. And sends one in the ground, picked up at short, and they will get the force at third, and that ends the inning on a fielder's choice. 5 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors, 2 left on. We have played 1 complete. Maple River 5, Harvey-Wells County 2. It's high school baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders. As they compete both on and off the field and on the court, you put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated, 701-668-2258, or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with a team from Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. 5-2 Maple River leading Harvey-Wells County. Day 2 of the Enderlin Baseball Invite. I'm Joel Morgan. Thanks for being with me. Maple River playing their final game of these 2 days. They just were able to get 2 in for the season. Harvey-Wells County will play the next game against Hatton Northwood. Hatton Northwood will then play the noon game against Northern Cass, with Maple River and Hankinson at 1:30. Maple River playing another game. This will be their third. They'll play at 1:30. Hankinson and Northern Cass will play a 7-inning game at 3. Oaks and HCV at 5 o'clock. Thompson and Oaks at 6:30, and that will round up day number 2. So we got a whole lot of baseball coming up and a whole lot of baseball yesterday as well. Now Swang will come to bat. He is the number 7 hitter in this order.
Starting the top of the second for Harvey, number 6, Tyler Swang.
Swang, Miranda, and Labor. 7, 8, and 9. Last inning, they were able to get 2 runs in. It was 2 runs, a hit, no error, 1 left on. Irie back out here for another inning of work. And comes at him with strike 1. It looked like Harvey-Wells County, that those runners did eventually come around to score, but thought it was the makings of a big top of the first inning. Swinging through is Swang. He is in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. They had first and second, no one out. Irie answers back with a strikeout, a fly out, and then that base hit makes its way in, and then a wild pitch would eventually score the second run. Chasing something high, Swang is out on strikes. That is out number 1. That's how the inning will begin.
On the strikeout, number 11, Luke Miranda.
It'll be Luke Miranda, was the left fielder to start the game. Has moved on to the pitcher's mound, pitched that final third of an inning to close the door on the bottom of the first, and he chases something, will swing through it for a strike. Next offering, called a strike. It's the outside part of the plate. So Irie, a pitch away from back-to-back, a good pitch away from back-to-back strikeouts. And this one gets away from him, and ball 1. Ball popped up, could be playable. Irie and the catcher Reamer try to make a play on it. Won't be able to get there, and staying alive in the at-bat will be Miranda. Hearing that wind pick up just a little bit here through the area. And we'll take a little bit of a chilly, windy start to the day than as opposed to, well, really what we've seen come through here the last 5 or 6 weeks. Pitch from Irie. Called a strike. Down on strikes is Miranda, back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning.
Now to bat number 26, Carter Labor.
And it will be Carter Labor, the number 9 hitter. Labor, the right fielder, comes out swinging. This one over to third. Hushka picks it up in the grass. Will throw. It's a 5-3 ground out and a 3-up, 3 down. Top of the second inning. It is 5-2 Maple River leads. It's high school baseball on yourliveevent.com.
The Enderlin Alumni Association promotes the school and community, as over the past few years, Enderlin athletics have been greatly supported by the alumni, from upgrades to the weight room, practice equipment, and technology. The Enderlin Alumni Association hopes to improve the quality of life for students and citizens by giving back to the community and keeping it local. The Enderlin Area School and Enderlin community would like to thank the Enderlin Alumni Association for their generous and continued support. Go Eagles!
Enderlin Insurance Agency welcomes all the players, coaches, and fans to the Enderlin Baseball Tournament. At Enderlin Insurance Agency, they're here to help you protect what you've worked hard to earn. Whether it's your home, vehicle, business, or a combination of all these, they have you covered. Enderlin Insurance Agency is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do and to establish a firm relationship of mutual trust and service with each of their clients. Give Deb or Luba a call today at 437-2444.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Welcome back to yourliveevent.com. Maple River 5, Harvey-Wells County 2. Game 1 of day 2 of the Enderlin Baseball Invite. Joe Morgan here on this Saturday morning, and it's going to be Cody Reamer leading off the inning. Reamer, Satcham, and Irie facing Miranda for the first time. And ball 1 comes low. Reamer reached on an error in the last inning, stole a base, scored on a wild pitch. Offering from Miranda gets away. 2-0 the count to Reamer. As soon as Cody Reamer got on the base pass, he was just swipe second, swipe third, comes home and puts himself in that position to come home on that wild pitch. As the 2-0, chase something, won't make contact. It is 1-2. Miranda from the windup. Called a strike, evens the count, 2-2, coming right at Reamer on that offering. Through the signs of pitch, swung on, missed. Reamer down on strikes to begin the bottom of the second inning. And Miranda's first strikeout, it's Liam Satcham, the shortstop, walked, scored a run as well in that 5-run inning. And last inning, it was 5 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors, 2 left on. Took a while for Harvey to really get settled into this game. Harvey-Wells County coming out better, stronger here this inning. Ball poked in foul territory over on the first base side, and unable to make the play was Miranda. Was Labor, who moved into right field. So big strike 1 coming to Satcham. Next pitch off the end of the bat, falling quick in the infield. Will go in front of Swang, and the play will come from Tim Swang at short, but in safely is Santrum.
On the single brings in number 14, Grant Irie.
Be an infield hit, and they'll bring up Grant Irie, the pitcher. So through both innings so far, Maple River has had a base runner on, and no surprise, Satrum's trying to take second. Throw comes close, but under this tag, Liam Satrum will get second base. Yeah, you can talk about last inning, a few of those miscues by the Hornets in the infield and at home, but some of that came from was the aggressiveness of the Raiders. Not afraid to try to advance on to 90 feet. Ball ripped by the shortstop. It's through for a base hit. Satrum to third. He's going to be held up. Irie's on first. First and third, one away. And Hushka, the third baseman. And we're going to get a courtesy runner for Irie, the pitcher. Bobby Berthold will be the courtesy runner over at first base. As strike one comes to Hushka. I believe one of the rules of this Enderlin invite is ball put into play onto third, and trying to make the play is Fike knocks it down, throws, knew he wasn't going to get the runner, but was going to make that attempt. Satrum is home. Berthold to second. Hushka's on to first. 6-2 the lead. Calvin Satrum, the left fielder, to the plate. So I think one of the stipulations up for this Enderlin invite is that you have to courtesy run. They prefer that you courtesy run for your catcher, but you will get to use a courtesy runner. As the ball gets backhanded by Tipton, keeps him in front with runners at first and second. 43 minutes into this game, about halfway through the time limit. In 5 innings, but about halfway through this game, Peony in the second. Ball gets ripped past the second baseman. Swang. Irie is home. Moving on to third is Hushka. The relay throw won't get there. Calvin Satrum, an RBI base hit. 7-2 the score. And it's Jace Erickson, the right fielder. Just one away, runners at the corners. Erickson will foul back a play, and that is on to the roadway. Runner is off. Ball sent the other way. Hushka comes home. Satrum onto third, held up. RBI hits for Jace Erickson.
On the RBI single brings in number 33, Carson Davis.
4 hits this inning. And it is 8-2. Up to the plate, Carson Davis, the first baseman. Takes strike one. So the Raiders answer with their 5-run inning. So far have answered back, or continued on this streak, I should say, with 3 runs here this inning. Ball sent the other way, down for another hit. Satrum easily makes his way home. Erickson to second. Carson Davis with an RBI hit, gets misplayed in the outfield. Erickson on to third, on to second is Davis. 9-2 score.
On the RBI double brings in number 1, Caleb Dodd.
Jacob Dowles, the second baseman, will come to the plate. Second and third, 1 away. 4 across this inning so far for Harvey-Wells County. And Miranda will take an extra second now, digs in. The righty finds a sign he likes to get things going. Kicks the off-range showing bunt, pulling back is Dow's. The ball will get past Tipton and not far enough to advance either runner. Next pitch high and inside, 2-0. Swing and a miss for Dow's. He will take a big step out of the right-handed batter's box. Next pitch called strike three. Excuse me, called strike two. Erickson at third, Davis at second. The pitch off the end of the bat, played by Miranda on the mound, will throw to first. 1-3 on the out for Dow's for out number 2. Does get an RBI. Jace Erickson able to come home on the play. 10-2. Maple River leads back-to-back 5-run innings for the Raiders, and they will send Dylan Reamer, their center fielder. Second straight inning with at least 9 batters. Davis at third, 1 away. Lays off a pitch high and inside. See that train rolling through the outfield. Chasing a pitch, popping it up is Dylan Reamer. Off the mound is Miranda. In the wind, it's going to get by him. You knew when it got that high it was going to be trouble. Reamer's aboard first. 11-2 the score. And Cody Reamer will bat. Cody Reamer starting out the inning with a strikeout, takes a ball low. So both pitchers for Harvey-Wells County have surrendered 5 runs. With Miranda surrendering 6, pickoff throw to first. Tag is down, he's out. So Reamer's picked off, ends the inning. 6 runs will score. Maple River leads Harvey-Wells County 11-2. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
MLGC offers ultra high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
Maple River 11, Harvey-Wells County 2. Welcome back to high school baseball on your live event.com. Back up to the top of the order in Brock Fike for Harvey-Wells County. Hornets came out to the early lead. They have allowed 11 runs. We'll tell you about that in our Bank North in-game update, but first the pitch from Irie, and that one gets behind Fike, does not get him. It's ball one. So our Bank North in-game update, it was 2-0. Harvey-Wells County, first two batters drew the walk-off. Irie would come in to score on a wild pitch and an RBI base hit. Gavin Shue. Fike will foul off a pitch, 1 strike. After that, it has been 11 straight runs scored for Maple River with 5 hits last inning, 7 total hits in this game. That has been our Bank North in-game update. Bank North offers the traditional and advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. Visit ibanknorth.com or stop by the location in Buffalo today to learn more. Fouling back the pitch, Brock Fike. Fike in the first inning was walked. It was Fike and Eckhart both walked. Fike off 4 straight pitches, and you thought maybe it would be an opportunity for the Hornets to really have a big start to this game. They did score those runs, but they've just struggled on the defensive side of the ball. Irie taking some time through his signs and prompting Fike to call time. Reamer and Irie will have a quick conversation about halfway between the pitcher's mound and home plate. And Fike over to third. Hushka has it. Throw across the diamond. Gets him in time. 5-3, 1 away. Starts top of the third inning, and it's Ethan Eckhart. Starting to see Hatton Northwood players and coaches making their way to the dugout. They will take the dugout right below us here on the first base side. They'll play the next game against Harvey-Wells County. Pitch in the dirt, ball one, comes to Eckhart. He as well walked, scored a run back in that first inning. So Harvey-Wells County had Northwood, Northern Cass, and Maple River, Hankinson. Pitch comes high for a ball. And all those games will be 5-inning contest. Ball pulled out of the air on the hop from Irie. Will walk over to first, flips it over to the first baseman Davis, and it is 1-3 on the ground out, 2 away. Our lone 7-inning game today will be Hankinson in Northern Cass. That will be the 3 o'clock game. I'll be with you for the first 4. Chase Miller will bring you the final 3. Two away. Tim Swang will come to the batter's box and take strike one. He is 0 for 1, struck out looking in the first inning. And swung and fouled back. Swung in the hole, 0-2. Irie looking for back-to-back 3 up, 3 down innings. Chases something low in the dirt. And they need to tag him for the final out. He was walking towards the dugout, so they will count that as the final out. It was a drop third strike, but a strikeout nonetheless. A 3 up, 3 down, top of the third inning. It'll be Cody Reamer to lead off the bottom of the third with Maple River leading when we return. High school baseball is right here on yourliveevent.com.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders. As they compete both on and off the field and on the court, you put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated, 701-668-2258, or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with a team from Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Enderlin Insurance Agency welcomes all the players, coaches, and fans to the Enderlin Baseball Tournament. At Enderlin Insurance Agency, they're here to help you protect what you've worked hard to earn. Whether it's your home, vehicle, business, or a combination of all these, they have you covered. Enderlin Insurance Agency is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do and to establish a firm relationship of mutual trust and service with each of their clients. Give Deb or Luba a call today at 437-2444.
The Enderlin Alumni Association promotes the school and community, as over the past few years, Enderlin athletics have been greatly supported by the alumni, from upgrades to the weight room, practice equipment, and technology. The Enderlin Alumni Association hopes to improve the quality of life for students and citizens by giving back to the community and keeping it local. The Enderlin Area School and Enderlin community would like to thank the Enderlin Alumni Association for their generous and continued support. Go Eagles!
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, taking a ball is Cody Reamer for Maple River. It's Cody Reamer, Liam Satcham, Grant Irie to bat here in the bottom of the third inning. 11-2 the lead for Maple River. Luke Miranda on the mound. Got 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by Tegan Tipton. Raiders scored 5 runs in the first, 6 runs in the second. Wren just roaring in here at Hendrickson Field. At Northwood and Harvey-Wells County will play the next game. Pitch comes inside, it's a ball. Cody Reamer aboard here in the third inning. Second time he's reached. First walk issued by Miranda. He's pitched an inning in a third. Came in a relief of starter Carter Labor. Strike 1 comes to Liam Satcham. Satcham 1 for 1. Stolen base, has scored twice, has also drawn a walk. Knocks something low over to third. Fike comes over, gets the force at second. Nice play by Brock Fike at third. 5-4 on the force out at second. Satcham is safe on the fielder's choice and will be Grant Irie, the pitcher. Pickoff throw to first. Big step back in safely is Sandra Myrie. 1 for 2. Was able to reach home in that 6-run second inning. Ball ripped towards the outfield. If this one is down, it's extra bases, but coming over and making the play is Ethan Eckhart, out number 2. Able to cover some ground there from left. Started the game at right, moving over to left on that pitching change, out number 2, and it's Hayden Hushka. Hornets looking for the first inning where they have not surrendered a run. And strike 1 comes to Hushka. Santrum aboard first. Swinging through the pitch low, Hushka in the hole 0-2. Runner is off. Pitch misses inside. A ball. Stolen base comes for Santrum. So Liam Santrum's at second. Pop up foul territory, first base side, and no one's going to get there. Hushka stays alive. A lot of ground to cover on both first and third base around the dugouts. Pitch taken for a ball. Next one ripped over to short. Picked up by Swang. Swang rather throws to first. It's going to get by the first baseman. Santrum scores. And 12-2 the score.
Following the RBI, ranking number 16, Calvin Sacker.
And that will be a 10-run lead, and that will make it a final here in the bottom of the third. Maple River 12, Harvey-Wells County 2. We'll have numbers coming your way next on yourliveevent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hello, I'm Jim Berkemeyer, inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Our final in 3 innings, Maple River 12, Harvey-Wells County 2. For the Hornets, 2 runs, a hit, no errors, 4 errors, 1 left on. Grant Irie from Maple River gets the win, 3 innings, 2 runs, 1 hit, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. Well, for Maple River, it was 12 runs, 7 hits, 3 left on. They did not commit an error for the 3 innings of this contest. Raiders had 5 runs in the first, 6 runs in the second, and 1 run coming in the 3rd inning to close the door on this game. Carter Labor, 2/3 of an inning is in the start for Harvey-Wells County. 1 run, make that 5 runs, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Well, going an inning and a third. In relief was Luke Miranda. He gave up 7 runs on 5 hits, a strikeout, and a walk. Again, errors, wild pitches are what was the dagger here for Harvey-Wells County in this losing effort against Maple River. Again, our final 12-2. Well, we're going to step aside, and then we'll return here shortly. Hatton Northwood will play this Harvey-Wells County Hornets team. We have that coming your way next, but at least for game number 1 here of the day number 2 of the Enderlin Invite, our final Maple River 12, Harvey-Wells County 2. Thank you for joining us on high school baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.